Nearly a quarter of a century ago, Congress passed the Indian Gaming Regulatory Act, and tribes and tribal gaming regulators have progressed along with the gaming industry, often setting the pace in regulation development. NIGA incorporated many of the principles of regulation that tribes followed at the time, which continue to shape the face of gaming regulation in the country today. The success was made possible by following the core values at the heart of every tribal gaming regulatory authority: protecting tribal assets, ensuring the integrity of the gaming environment, and requiring the accountability of gaming operations. As gaming technology has evolved in brick-and-mortar facilities, these values have held firm and will continue to guide us as we look to the next phase of evolution in internet gaming. Today, there are approximately 85 countries that have legalized some form of internet gaming, whether in the form of internet cafes, as part of a brick-and-mortar facility, or through a mobile device, which represents an estimated $30 billion industry. Jurisdictions such as Albany and British Columbia have chosen to establish iGaming laws and favor strict regulatory controls that govern internet gaming activities. Internet gaming has drawn proponents and opponents from state and tribal governments, as well as various federal departments and members of Congress. And while some states have taken steps toward authorizing internet gaming, there is an increasingly louder call for a federal solution. In the years since 2006 and the passage of the Unlawful Internet Gaming Enforcement Act, the American internet gaming landscape at the federal level has undergone a paradigm shift from being considered criminal prohibitory to being civil regulatory in nature. Members of Congress who initially opposed iGaming now support internet gaming under certain conditions. And any legislation considered at the federal level must provide parity to tribes by providing tribes and state equal treatment under any law that is enacted. Tribal gaming regulatory authorities, or TGRAs, zealously protect the integrity of any and all games offered by the tribal gaming facilities. This would be no less true should internet gaming become a viable option for tribes. Many existing regulations already employed by TGRAs will lend themselves to be used in the digital realm. TGRAs can learn from jurisdictions where internet gaming is in operation to develop a set of requirements that will fit their unique environment. Game protection and the security of personal and financial information is paramount for TGRAs, and the ability of games to be certified legal and secure is essential. The regulations governing the activity of brick-and-mortar facilities can be adapted to further regulate gaming operations, particularly the regulations that ensure the financial accountability of the gaming operation and demonstrate the ability of gaming operations to meet all financial obligations. Any legislation enacted, whether at the state or federal level, TGRAs will be asked to ensure that only those persons within their authorized jurisdiction may participate in tribal gaming sites. TGRAs will require verification of the player's location through the process of geolocation to determine whether or not that person is able to legally participate in the tribe's internet gaming site. Geolocation will also play an instrumental role in verifying the location of authorized players using mobile devices. The societal issues of underrated gambling and problem gambling are matters that TGRAs will be required to address, much as they do in tribal brick-and-mortar facilities. These concerns are best addressed by the regulations TGRAs will require in establishing internet gaming accounts and the process by which gaming activity will be monitored to identify any potential patterns indicative of problem gambling. Tribal investments in technology, infrastructure, and operating capital must be made. Additionally, investment in human capital will also be necessary. The need for qualified and experienced staff is of vital importance to the success of internet gaming venture. The success of any business venture lies in preparation, and in the case of the internet gaming, preparation includes formulating the proper regulatory model to complement the legislative side of the equation. Tribes have been responding to the changing gaming market since the enactment of NIGA, and their tribal governments and regulators often set the standard for new gaming technologies and regulations. We are prepared to do so again should internet gaming become legalized. Indian gaming success is due in large to the presence of strong regulatory bodies, and through the years of practical application, tribes have garnered the necessary expertise and experience to overcome the challenges that will be presented with the passage of internet gaming legislation. The success we have collectively achieved since the passage of NIGA clearly shows that tribes are more than capable of being strong participants and regulators in the internet gaming industry. On behalf of the National Tribal Gaming Commissioners and Regulators, I thank you for the opportunity to present this testimony, and I'm open to any questions you may have.